Once upon a time, in a small village nestled amidst lush green mountains, there lived a young seeker named Hiroshi. Hiroshi was a curious soul who had always been fascinated by the teachings of Zen. He longed to understand the secret to following his inner voice, to find true wisdom and peace within. One day, Hiroshi decided to embark on a journey to seek the guidance of a renowned Zen master who resided high up in the mountains. After days of arduous trekking, he finally arrived at the humble dwelling of the master. The master greeted him with a warm smile and invited him inside. "Master," Hiroshi said with humility, "I yearn to know how I can truly follow my inner voice and discover the path that leads to fulfillment and happiness." The Zen master nodded and gestured for Hiroshi to sit down. He poured 2 cups of tea and handed one to Hiroshi. They sat in silence, sipping their tea, surrounded by the tranquil beauty of nature. After a while, the master began to speak. "Hiroshi, the secret to following your inner voice lies in learning to listen without judgment. The mind is like a restless monkey, constantly chattering and distracting us from our true essence. To hear your inner voice clearly, you must cultivate a calm and still mind." Hiroshi listened attentively, his heart open to the master's wisdom. "Close your eyes," the master instructed gently. "Focus on your breath. Inhale, exhale. Feel the rise and fall of your chest, the rhythm of life flowing through you. As thoughts arise, let them pass like clouds drifting across the sky. Do not hold on to them, nor push them away. Simply observe, without judgment." Hiroshi followed the master's guidance, breathing deeply and allowing his thoughts to come and go, like passing waves in the vast ocean of his mind. Gradually, a sense of calmness enveloped him, and the noise of the outside world faded away. "Now," the master continued, "imagine yourself standing at a crossroads where multiple paths stretch out before you. Each path represents a different choice or direction in your life. From this place of stillness and clarity, ask your inner voice, which path resonates most deeply with your being?" Hiroshi contemplated the image in his mind, feeling a sense of connection with his inner self. He could sense a subtle voice within, whispering softly and gently guiding him. "But master," Hiroshi asked, "how can I be sure that I am hearing my true inner voice and not simply the desires of my ego or external influences?" The master smiled knowingly. "Ah, Hiroshi, the ego is a cunning trickster. It often masquerades as the inner voice, but it speaks with urgency, impatience, and fear. The true inner voice, however, speaks softly, yet with unwavering clarity. It emanates from a place of peace, love, and authenticity. Learn to distinguish between the two by observing the qualities and intentions behind the voice you hear." Hiroshi absorbed the master's words, a newfound understanding dawning upon him. He realized that true guidance comes from within, from a place of inner stillness and self-awareness. As Hiroshi bid farewell to the Zen master and began his journey back to the village, he carried within him a treasure, a deeper connection to his inner voice. He knew that the path to following it would require patience, practice, and trust. From that day forward, Hiroshi devoted himself to the practice of meditation and mindfulness. He learned to quiet the incessant chatter of his mind, allowing his inner voice to guide him on his life's journey. With each passing day, he found himself growing more attuned to his truest desires, making choices aligned with his authentic self. And so Hiroshi discovered the mind-blowing Zen secret to following his inner voice, a secret hidden not in complex doctrines or lofty teachings, but in the simplicity of presence, stillness, and self-awareness.